Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. So today we have kites, we have windmills and we have a Happy New Year. These are the products that I've used. This is a surprise creation project share and I've used the gorgeous scallop edge slimline and I've also used the stitched one. This is a double set. Don't know whether it fits in better if I turn it that way. Oh yeah, that's better. Right, slide that off in that direction to get rid of that annoying light up there on the camera. And I've used Nicole Design for surprise creation, the little star edged, it's a rectangle but it's notched. These are all measured on the haul video and I will link that. I've also used the kite set. Sorry, that's in a bit of a mess because I've been playing. But I've now used the kites in all of the configurations. You will have seen them yesterday on the planner die where I used the heart and I used the plain one. And today I'm using the butterfly and I'm using the shaker version. And I've also done a sequin top for the other one and I'll show you that in a second. And I've used the Happy New Year. Now I did do the Happy New Year with fireworks the other day and I just used the words on their own because the letters do come with a shadow plate, but you can also use this entire frame to put them on, and that's what I did this time. So I've used that one, and of course I've also used the windmills, and there are two sizes of that. Right, what else have I got? Oh yeah, of course I use my Dollar Tree glue because I can't live without it, and I've used my Dollar Tree foam and foamy pads, which are awesome. I've used some little tiny, I don't know if this is going to show on my camera, little glass caviar. There we go. It's absolutely gorgeous stuff. Maybe I need to keep still so it doesn't keep going blurred. But it's abalone in colour. It reflects, you know, unicorny and rainbowy. I wonder, I've got to make sure that my camera's working right, otherwise I can't continue. Ah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, really tiny. So I used that. I used some of my sequins from Aliexpress. I think these were a couple of bucks for like 20 or 30 grams, an absolute bargain. It's a huge bag and you get lots and lots. And if you're going to be doing what I'm going to show you in a minute, you're going to need lots and lots. And I used some of those crystals that I got from BB Craft, which are super, super pretty. Right, first up is the kite. And there you can see all I've done is I've stacked the first kite up with sequins, those tiny, tiny little abalone caviar beads that I just showed you. You can see how small they are on this little bit here. Just really beautiful. And then just dotted a few crystals in. There is the butterfly one, trying to get really close for you today. And there is the shaker version, which is really, really pretty. And of course, as you know, I use Dollar Tree foam board, and that's a blank piece that came out. And I won't waste that. I'll use it to stack up some sequins. So to stack your sequins, just use your glossy accents or your triple thick. Brush it all over, pile your sequins on, and your beads and your crystals or whatever, and it's just really, really pretty. In fact, I might do this in a tutorial next week. Right, so this cardstock here is from Tuesday morning. Isn't it wonderful? Pink clouds and just enough space at the bottom to put a happy birthday or a get well soon. Really, really love that. Maybe better off placing it down in that direction. So that is the first one. Next up, and I did actually cut the larger one. I decided to use the smaller one, but just to show you the pieces there, I went with that Delft Dutch sort of colour, that lovely blue and a cream there. I didn't use that one, but I've cut it out and I'm going to use that on a tag at some point, so it's not going to be wasted. And I used the small one, and here it is. And this is the scallop edge slimline that I just showed you. This die here from Surprise Creation. I used one of those BB Craft crystals again. You can put a brad in here and it will spin around for you, but I just wanted to leave it static. And I do love this slimline because it doesn't matter which size in the set you use, the scallop is identical. It's the same size, so it gets smaller all the way down to your sentiment strip, but the scallop is identical. And what I did, because of the size of slimline dies and your paper pads might not always fit, I decided I was going to use some green, and I've got the tulips there, of course, which go with windmills, and cut them down and sort of layer them to sort of like suggest that I've got a sky, I've got grass, and I've got flowers, and I just think that's super pretty. Let's do a close-up on that windmill if we can. There we go. Really, really cute. I just absolutely love that. It's a nice little bottle shape. I don't know if they've got a particular name, because usually they're sort of like, I don't know, how would you describe a windmill? They're just sort of like witch hat shape, aren't they? Straight up, straight down kind of thing. With the square, sort of like grid shaped. What's that called? The windmill. Yeah. I really shouldn't do videos early in the morning. I'm going to get myself into trouble one day, I'm sure. But this one is curved, and I did do a Google, and there are these lovely vintage bottle-shaped windmills, so really cute. I chopped down a sentiment there from the same paper pack that I got from Tuesday morning, and I believe this one is My Mind's Eye. So I just think that's gorgeous. Sunshine and happiness, and I think it does. And you can see the layers there. They just all match up. It's like one of those cookies. That's what it reminds me of. One of those butter cookies. So that is the second one. I'm going to put that at an angle so you can see it. And then third up, I did the New Year one using the backplate. And I wanted to try and be a little bit masculine this time, and so I used my superhero cardstock from Tuesday morning, and that is actually a skyline behind against that holographic kind of electric blue. So I was trying to be a bit more manly with that. And of course you've got the stars, because stars would be going off, and I didn't use the what am I talking about now? Fireworks. Goodness gracious me, I need to go and get another cup of coffee. I didn't use the fireworks on this because I thought the paper was so strong and so bright. So that is what I have for you today, and there it is on its back plate. Now, I have got a couple of things here that I can show you, because this was the Happy New Year done with just the words, so that you can see you can spread it out on a slim line. So there's the comparison for you. It's just a great set of dies. I mean, obviously you're only going to use it once a year, but you know, every year you're going to be able to use that one. So that is what I've got for you, and excuse my rambling, I'm going to get a second cup of coffee. Right, you have an absolutely fabulous day. I've got 2 sets of dies left from this haul that I received, so I'm going to be using those just to end up on Friday, and who knows what I'm going to be doing with those. It's the open out slimline with the corners, and it's also the flash starburst nesting set. So I'll see you tomorrow. As usual, all links below. Bye.